Good morning, Craig. How are you doing today? Kind of tired? Still waking up? Get it done. It happens in a lot of movies. It's a classic scene, the mirror pep talk.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
So I wanted to try it. I wanted to be like Travis Bickle from Taxi Driver, other than, like trying to do a murder. It's something I've done on occasion, at times when I'm feeling down or I feel like I need motivation, or it's just fun to make funny faces. I don't really feel down or like I particularly need motivation now. I just want to see what happens. What will happen?
Of course, talking to yourself in the mirror in a positive way has to be awesome, or at least marginally helpful. Let's say that.
Who dat guy? That's Josh Sundquist, professional motivational speaker, YouTuber, author, and previous appearancer on WheezyWaiter. So last time I talked to you, I had like a motivation problem going on.
Yeah, I remember. It was like a crisis.
How does one motivate his or herself if he or she were to want to motivate him or her to be a better man or woman?
Somewhere in there, I feel like I might have gotten lost in those pronouns. What am I already motivated about? Maybe I forgot.
Baby and wife are priority number one.
Yeah.
Sometimes I struggle with what is priority number two. So since then, I've definitely gotten over that. It's true. I actually love what I'm doing right now. Every new video feels like a challenge, often literally is a challenge, and I'm just enjoying it. In that video I just showed, we also talked about a different kind of mirror therapy for Josh's phantom limb pain.
If I was having a lot of phantom limb pain, I would get like a mirror. The phantom leg that I feel in my brain, like it tingles a lot.
It really is tingling right now?
Yeah. And then also if I do this, it feels like I'm floating.
Wow.
That has nothing to do with phantom limb pain. That just is cool because it feels like you're floating.
So does this work? Does talking to the mirror work?
If you think about it at a fundamental level, like we talk to ourselves all day long. But of course, we aren't great at talking to ourselves. We say things to ourselves that we would never say to our loved ones, let alone our friends, probably even our enemies.
You're stupid. Stop being so dumb. Your thoughts have too much reverb on them. Another example of an insult.
So I think the mirror is a way of saying, I'm going to talk in a positive, constructive way to myself, in a way that hopefully teaches me a mindset or a feeling that I can carry throughout the rest of the day.
Will it work for me? Well, there's only one way to find out. Do it myself. Or I could read about it or think about past experiences when I did it, but I'll do it myself. And I wanted to try different methods and techniques each time. So the first day, I just decided to give myself commands for motivation. How are you doing today? Kind of tired? Still waking up? Get it done. Do the things you gotta do, buddy. But I don't want to do it. You can. And then listing things I had to do. I'm gonna make a Patreon video, interview Rob Scallon for a video about music. The guy can be a bit intimidating.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel.
You gotta do your taxes. You're gonna get your taxes done. It's gonna feel so good. Maybe trim your beard a little. Well, brush it, see how the hair falls, and then maybe trim the loose parts that are coming out. And then take a shower. You kind of stink. And then a little bit of self-love. You can do. You're amazing. I appreciate you so much. Look at you. Look at you. On day 2, I basically just had a conversation with myself. Hey buddy, how you feeling today? Tired? Didn't have very good sleep, did you? No. But you're gonna get your things done anyway, aren't you? I guess so. Yes. The only way past is through. You learned that from a person who posted on Reddit. And then a little bit of self-love. You're looking real good. I like you a lot. Yeah. You're pretty cool. You're a pretty cool guy. On day 3, I listed things I like about myself, which is hard. That's a lot. I like my ability to grow a beard. I like that I often don't care about making sense. I like that I'm willing to try things and fail at them a lot. I'm a pretty decent video editor. Your fingers bend in a very weird way. You beat the original Super Mario Brothers without dying without warping. At one time, I beat Super Mario Brothers without dying without warping.
Wow. I feel like you can just quit. Like really, why are you doing anything else with your life?
You're optimistic. You try things. There's no reason they should succeed, but you somehow convince yourself that they might. Like a video about talking to yourself in the mirror. Who does it? What? You're open to change, to improving yourself. After 39 years of just beating the crap out of your body and your health, you're gonna do some strength training. You got really long eyelashes. I don't know if that's a good thing, but it is something about you. You're nice to people. You don't want to hurt people's feelings. I guess that's a good thing. You're doing okay. I got you, boo. And now let's take a moment to thank our sponsor, House. China, my wife, would you like to be in the part of the video where we drink things?
Exclusively.
Citrus flower or bitter clove?
Citrus flower this time.
This time? This is supposed to be like the first time we're having it.
Ooh.
You're my citrus flower.
Aww.
House is an aperitif for the modern drinker. I like to consider myself pretty modern. I'm current.
You are right now.
Well, to the people watching, I'm actually in the past.
Well, you're in their present, but they're watching you in your past.
Okay. Aperitifs have been part of European culture for centuries. They're complex and lower in alcohol. House is leading their introduction to the United States. Refreshing.
Very refreshing.
So, can you define aperitif?
It's like an appetizer, but a drink.
This is from Sonoma, California. It's made by a family.
There's a baby there, too. Does the baby help make it?
I'm guessing the baby doesn't really do a whole lot. They make it with all natural fruits and herbs that they grow on their farm.
Well, and they're in California, too. That's the perfect place to grow.
You're jealous, aren't you? Because we can't. Wisconsin's not the fruit growing capital. You can grow a lot of cheese here. We have a lot of cheese trees in our yard. You order it, they deliver it right to your door.
The house comes to my house?
The house comes to your house. Actually, I did write that.
Yes, you did. But you weren't saying it, so I needed to say it.
I forgot. If you want some, you'll get $10 off and free shipping. And you got to be one of the first 100 people to click the link down there.
Hard to point when you're holding it.
Yeah, on your first purchase. This applies to 2 bottle purchases. I like the sound it makes. We'll end this with a cheers.
Cheers.
And day 4, it was time for a gratitude list. Let me tell you all the things I'm thankful for. Got food in my beard. I'm thankful for mirrors so that I know that I have food in my beard.
I do think, and you've probably looked into this, I do think there's actually pretty good research to back up things like making a gratitude list, 3 things that they're grateful for, and do that every day. It truly changes people's lives in a real way.
I listed more than 3. My family, my loving wife. You are the most important person in the world.
Glad our daughter's not here to hear you say that.
Well, you are raising her.
You're also raising her.
Not as well. My wonderful child. She makes me laugh every day. Proud of her for how much she knows so quickly. My sweary mother.
Craig doesn't like my sauce. He can find another mom. Who are you, Dwayne the Johnson? I'm defining zero waste, dingus. In a very much intact marriage with Angelina Jolie. Leave Smosh alone. They're a YouTube Insta-tution. I mean no disrespect, but that's a dumb idea.
And my dad, who has a very eclectic taste in reading material.
I'm thinking of being a butt model.
My sister, even though she likes cats. I'm a dog person. I love you.
Love you too.
My bandmates and lifelong friends, Matt and Sam and Nate. My other lifelong friends, Rob, Jake, Eliza, Nathan, Marcus, Ian, Meg Ryan, David. Hey David. Hey Craig. All of China's family. I actually like my in-laws. I don't like my outlaws. Petey, Johnson, Stinky Paul, Ralph, Gonzo. I shouldn't start mentioning people because inevitably I'm going to forget people. So if I didn't mention you, I apologize. I really appreciate you, just slightly less. No, all my new friends, my new neighbors. Like you always have that one bad neighbor. I can't find him, so I'm pretty sure it's us. Everyone who's watching, grateful for you, for the Patreon supporters, the subscribers, and just the random people who might be leaving bad comments. I'm even grateful for you. Josh had some input into what I should try next.
I realized that my default is always, what am I going to do today? Got to write back this email, got to do better at this. What I try to do right now is be mindful and pay attention to what I'm doing, sort of like a meditation, but not like I'm sitting here meditating because I will immediately fall back to sleep.
I'm gonna try like meditate when I wake up.
You may recall I had a similar experience with meditation, and then I just kind of wanted to go to sleep. I feel like napping. I also kept falling asleep.
A metaphor I like to use is like a radio dial in your mind. And there's all these radio stations playing all the time. There's one that's worrying, there's one that is sad, there's one that is happy, there's one that's planning for the future. I can tune back to it whenever I need to, but for now I want to tune to this like other thing, which hopefully is this thing, you know, like right, whatever it is right now, right? So you're like brushing your teeth, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm brushing your teeth. But what you're trying to do then is observe, like, what does it feel like to brush your teeth? And then I feel like that sets up a sort of a foundation for the day. I like walk in the bathroom and I think, I'm peeing right now. I'm observing myself peeing. This, Craig, the peeing method, I prescribe it and I think that you should film it.
Okay. Okay, just had a good pee. Time to brush teeth. Opening the toothbrush. Toothpaste. Applying the toothpaste to the brush. Feel the bristles run across the enamel. Bring out the water. Drying off the face. Get naked. Washing my nethers. Drying off my naked body. The lens is foggy. Probably for the best. Applying anti-stink juice to my crevices. Adjusting the hair. Walking away. Okay, honestly that method didn't really help me very much. But to be fair, it's probably because the camera was rolling and kind of hard to not think about you guys when you're staring at me. I know I have the problem of constantly thinking about the next thing I have to do. How do I make this interesting? Will this be a good video? It robs me of enjoying right now. So on day 6, I decided to do something I knew would be helpful for me regardless of whether the camera was there or not. Helpful for me, maybe not helpful for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away. away from you. Not something 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Yeah, that actually felt great. I really feel awake now. And I feel very happy. Can't do that when others are sleeping though. My wife and kid are gone right now. Maybe do it in the car. I'm telling you, this made me feel really good. And it's something I will continue to do when I feel like I need to pick me up, as well as help me practice for American Idol. But I don't need much, clearly. To review, it did help me kind of relax in the moment, and I left the bathroom feeling good, but I don't know that it lasted the whole day. It was kind of like journaling. It did help me get my thoughts out of my brain. It's nice to do that without having to worry about being a good grammarer. The problem with that is there won't be any permanent record of it after I die that could be published to enormous profit for my descendants. On the other hand, my descendants should write their own stuff. Bunch of lazies. I was too lazy to come up with another word. I would like to continue trying when the camera isn't rolling though, and it might have a more profound effect if I can talk about deeper, more personal things I don't want to share, like all my struggling, corrupt business ventures. Why did I think selling Haitian animal hide drums online would be a good idea? I thought it was an idea that couldn't be beat. So if you're feeling down, a gratitude list truly helps, whether you're writing it down and saying it in the mirror, tattooing it on your butt, whatever. It really does help because it's easy to forget about things that might be good in your life. And the singing. The singing helps because you're just doing something dumb that you wouldn't normally do, and it just makes you feel happy. Maybe you could just make faces, doesn't have to be singing. Maybe like slowly pick your nose and then scream. That's pretty fun. That's all. Feel free to send me video on Instagram or Twitter of you talking to yourself in the mirror, or write your mantras in the comments. Maybe I'll try some of those on my second channel, Wheezy News. Remember, if you would like $10 off your first 2-bottle purchase of the delicious aperitif house, be one of the first 100 people to click the link down below and use the code WheezyWaiter. Hey, that's the name of this channel. If you liked what you saw, consider subscribing and hitting the bell to be notified about my next video, which will be Why Do People Like Music? I do a week daily vlog over on Patreon, and there's lots of other perks if you'd like to support me. Previous video, I took a bubble bath every day for a week, and YouTube thinks you'll like this video.